The answer to where to place your stop loss or when to go break even is simply told by refining how far price can retrace. And the way you can do that is by understanding order flow lags. Order flow lags are lags with a fair value gap in it. So here we see this swing high right there, and that swing high is followed by a bearish fair value gap. That's what we call an order flow lag. And an order flow lag, since it has a fair value gap in the lag, it is very unlikely to trade back above the swing high to then continue lower. So it's likely to already reject from the fair value gap itself to then continue lower. So that means price is not very likely to retrace back above this swing high. So if you go from this 1 hour fair value gap, then the large gray box right here is this 1 hour fair value gap. From this 1 hour fair value gap, we start to create these new bearish 1 minute fair value gaps. In other words, new order flow lags. So if we, for example, were to trade from this 1 minute fair value gap right here, then our stop loss can go above the area where price is not very likely to retrace. And that's the swing high right there. You can even refine it to the bodies. It's important to understand that from previous fair value gaps, we expect ideally the price should create new fair value gaps as soon as possible. This sets the expectation of when you should go break even. So when we respect this fair value gap and we have this new expansion phase candle right here, then in theory, if this was to become a new fair value gap right here, the furthest we can potentially retrace is back into that fair value gap to then continue lower. So that fair value gap is below our initial entry. So now we have a reason to also go break even because there's no reason for price to return anymore towards our entry.